Let me check if this is working. Key. Just want to see if this is working. And if not, it might not be working. And where is it? No, it's working. It's been a month, is what it says. Acres. Okay. This is a YouTube only stream. I didn't want it to be a stream, but I also didn't want it to be a video. Or I want it to be a video. I don't want to press record, stop recording, throw it into OBS, upload it. I also didn't want to like record on my phone again. So I'm just gonna throw it in this screen. Or this screen. Actually, I was gonna have Minecraft open, but I don't think it really matters. It does matter. It does matter. All right, give me a minute. Give me a minute so I can have Minecraft up, not the Minecraft that's already on screen. All right, that's not real, okay? Well, it is, but not actually. What's installing? No. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just start until this loads up. I've been playing Minecraft a lot recently. Thanks to Nathan. He bought a realm and made me feel bad enough to start playing on it. I love that guy. I love him so much. Yeah. I'm just a little update because the last Ozzy Sunday was a month ago now, and I haven't really said anything or done anything with that. I've been streaming. I haven't been like docile. I just haven't been uploading. And part of that is because I don't really want to talk about personal life as much anymore. I feel like it's not a good thing. Like people find a way to use what you say online and turn it against you. And like that might be like a little bit schizophrenic or whatever, but it's like, oh, they're out to get me. Not really. Nobody's out to get me, but I don't know. There's something about like some of the stuff that I talk about. I feel like, okay, it's kind of vague and it's kind of like everybody goes through it. There we go. Yeah, my ADHD is completely like, honestly, I'm gonna just start saying I have it. Cause it's gotten so bad. And I've just been I'm already getting ahead of myself. I'm already getting ahead of myself. I guess I could start with that. I really don't know what, like I know what I want to talk about, but my brain won't let me finish a thought. I just keep getting distracted and I want to jump from this topic to another topic. That's why I'm gonna start saying like I actually have ADHD. It's just actually really bad. I don't know how it's gotten worse. Maybe it does get worse with age. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna start staring at this Minecraft in the corner just so I can focus. Or it might just make me numb. I will stop talking. Can this load? Shout out server region, Texas, USA. Oh, doggies! Oh. Okay. Had a little bit of a time, so I digged further into your mine, I think. Okay. That should be over here. Nope, wrong way. Cool. How far did he go? Oh, this is cool. This is cool. He went down here? Oh, that's not that much. But alright. Hey, look, emeralds. This is actually pretty nice. You put some stairs. Dope. Alright, this is our little house. Like, before I get to anything, like, we've been playing Minecraft for a little bit. Oh my. This is our little house for now. I was gonna make it like a Japanese style kind of house, but I don't have like the right blocks and stuff. And we just started and I don't really feel like doing all the texturing and all the nice fancy stuff to it. Maybe sometime down the line, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep it small and not too great. And then later on, build like a giant tree, like somewhere out here. A giant cherry blossom tree. And just have that be the house. And I also want to build something on that lake over there. It looks so nice. Surrounded by the mountain. And there's like a cave down there. It's pretty cool. Pretty dope. But let's just talk for a second. I don't have my headphones on, so I'm not listening to any of the audio of the game. And I might just mute the game. Yeah, give me a second. No more distraction. I don't even have the YouTube chat pulled up, so I guess I'll do that. I don't even have the YouTube chat pulled up. Okay. That's weird. It says I have 1 view and 1 like already. Shout out that 1 view and 1 like. Hope you're still there. Just pulled up chat, so. Yeah, just real quick. Oh, look, it's a. Sorry. Ah! You get so distracted so easily. Look, it's a new moon. It's a new moon. Unless it's a lunar eclipse, but that's not how that works. It has to be the sun and the... Or like all of it is aligned, which I guess it is a lunar eclipse. I don't know. It could be lunar eclipse or just that it's a new moon. I got distracted so easily there. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's see. Yeah, so like the ADHD thing, I'm just gonna start saying I have it. Not like just like straight up, just like if something happens and I'm just like, okay, there's no other way for me to explain this other than like me having ADHD, then I'm just gonna be like, yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit different. I'm neurodivergent. But it has been getting worse lately, I feel like. And just it's been a struggle. It has been. That's why, like, I'm not joking when I say that I might have it or that I do have it. It's pretty bad. Like it's I didn't know that having it makes it hard to get up in the morning or hard to do a lot of things that you know you have to do and you don't want to. I chop it up as to being lazy, but really it's just like having ADHD, you just don't have the motivation to do anything unless it's like a certain thing. And that's where hyperfixation comes in. Because I can get hyperfixated on a thing. Like I got hyperfixated on my PC when I was building it. And I was like looking at so many videos and searching up how to build and what part does this and that, and just like diving deep into PC building. And then as soon as I finished it all, it's just like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing I can get hyperfixated on? Because I've been hyperfixated on so many things. I get hyperfixated on this game for one, like Minecraft. I can get like super hyperfixated on it, and just that 2-week binge that everybody has will turn into a month for me or more. Another one is like boxing. I never got to do boxing, but I did get very hyperfixated on it to the point where I really, really wanted to join like a boxing gym. Never happened. My parents didn't want to do it for some reason. I get hyperfixated a lot on playing the guitar. I will learn how to play the guitar. I'll learn how to play the songs that I want to learn, and then I'll forget them all. I'll forget how to play the guitar. Because I don't learn the fundamentals. I don't learn the basics. I just learn how to play the song and copy the way somebody else does it. and that's how I learned to play guitar when I'm really not really learning anything. So let me go ahead and test this out real quick. Sorry, I got distracted again. Test. Okay, it does go there. I have it. Like I'm doing something weird. Why is my bit rate 10,000? That's well, I haven't done anything. There's so many things. What am I doing? Stay focused. That doesn't matter right now. Holy man. It's probably because it's late and there's so much I want to talk about, but I just can't stick to it. I've been wanting to stream for a bit. It's just like work has been so weird. I was supposed to have like 4 days off this week. I don't know why. I'm a little bit concerned about it. I think one of my managers, the scheduling manager, either left or well, I don't know what happened to her. I haven't seen her in a bit. I think she left, but I hope not. Yeah, so I guess that just brings me to the topic of work. Work has been nice. It's been good. This is like since the last month, the last Ozzy Sunday I talked about how I did a prep cook and I enjoyed it. So an opportunity arose with that manager, the scheduling manager, where she was like, she had to fire a bunch of people in the morning because they just weren't showing up and they weren't, doing their job. And I was like, hey, if you need somebody on the morning, I'd be down to just come in the morning and do morning shifts instead of night shifts. And she's like, okay, I'll take that in mind. And now I'm on morning shift most of the time. I still close. I closed tonight and I closed yesterday. And I'm gonna open tomorrow at 7 in the morning. So I should be asleep right now, but I'm not. I'm a little bit wired. I'm gonna be so exhausted tomorrow, and there's like so much that I want to do. Let me stick to the topic of work. Yeah, just work has been good. We've been hiring new people. The new people that I've trained seem to be really good. There's a new guy on the grill, a new girl on the grill, or that area, I guess. And I don't know about the girl. She's young. She just graduated high school, I think, and she's got that like little sense of entitlement. But whatever, it's cool, it's chill. She's young. I don't really mind. She gets her job done, but that's the only thing she gets done. Is she doesn't really help much in other places. But the guy that just came in, he's pretty cool. He's a hard worker. I like him. He reminds me of me. He might be the same age as me, if not a little older. But he got trained by the girl I'm talking about. I trained her. She did pretty good, and then she trained him like literally the day after I trained her. And then he's also getting trained by another manager. That manager came from another store, and he's like not doing things right either. So it's like I kind of step in and try to teach him a little bit more than what they have, because he's not like the best. He's like, he makes some mistakes that should have been corrected at the beginning, and some of the food he makes is coming out wrong, and he's not doing certain things. Whatever, I still like him. He's cool. He's a hard worker. And more people like that. Another new guy just came in yesterday actually. He seems all right. He seems cool. He seems a little bit I don't know. It's like there's certain people that you can just tell might not last long, or just like they might rub you the wrong way. I'm gonna grab my water real quick. Because he seems cool, but like he also seems like he's into politics a little bit too much. And I don't get into politics too much because I don't think it's worth it. I think politics is very divisive, and literally anytime it's brought up, it just divides people, and that's not what I want to do. Yes, I have my own opinions on things, but those opinions don't need to be shared. It's not important. What's more important is God, and that's what I'll stick to. But yeah, he seems like the guy who's into politics and not of the just say like not of the Christian kind of politics. The Christians, yeah. Let's just leave it at that. But he's cool, I tried not to like open up too much about that with him, at least not yet. I'm not comfortable with that yet because I don't know how much he's into politics. But like that was one of the first things he brought up. It's like, hey, you were into politics? You watch the news? I was like, nope, I stay away from the news. That's not completely true. Sometimes I'll like see some stuff and be like, oh, that's what's happening? Okay. I try to stay away from it though. For the most part. Some stuff you just can't avoid. But anyways, that's work. It's going well. Like it still feels like a little family. It's the people that are still there, and uh like I said last time, like I'm trying to come out of my shell and be a little less introverted and more like an extroverted introvert. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. An extroverted introvert. And it's working out pretty well. The past month I've gotten closer to some of the coworkers that are there, and it feels good. I feel like I actually matter, and that I'm not like just a background character in my own life anymore, which is a hard sentence to say. Throughout most of my life, I've always felt like I was just spectating everybody else and just that fly on the wall all the time, and every event, every family get together, everything, just always just that fly on the wall, minding their own business, not getting into anything, just there. Now it feels like I'm in the room, and now I'm making my presence known, and people are acknowledging me for that. And then it feels pretty good, and especially since I am a hard worker and I do try to help people as much as I can. And sometimes like I do things that are pretty cute. Not gonna lie, I'm a cute human being. I don't try to be, that's just how I am. There are certain mannerisms that I do that are not normal to people, I guess. One of the things that I wish I could stop being cute with is sneezing, because people say I have a cute sneeze, because of how quiet I like to keep my sneezes. That's a thing that exists. So when I sneeze, like I'm trying to be all stoic and all cool and mysterious, and then I sneeze and it's just like, oh. It's a pain, it's a pain. But yeah, there's stuff like that, and I feel more present. People like one of the days, one of my coworkers asked me if I wanted to play music on their speaker, and I was like, sure, why not? And usually the introverted person I am would be like, no, don't let me do that. But I've been building up a playlist for like when I get a motorcycle, and that playlist mainly consists of EDM, techno, breakcore, just all that type of stuff. And my coworkers really seem to like that playlist, so that's really cool. They like whenever I play music. The fact like I don't bring my own speaker. They bring their speakers and they're like, hey, you want to play music? And I'm like, for sure I do, because I like my music too. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. All right, well, that's work. Work is going well. Still tired some days. It feels weird that like I am now morning shift and it seems like I'm not making as many videos. I definitely am streaming more. I just not making videos, which I need to do. I need to make more videos than streams, because videos are what's gonna propel this channel forward. Streams are a whole different ballgame. But yeah. It's nice at work. Moving on to life at home, I guess. I I don't know. I've gotten into a little bit of a difficult situation with my sisters. Like one of the days she had invited people over. She got upset with me and I didn't know until later on when she brought it up in front of somebody, which really didn't like I didn't like that, but I get it. One of the days she invited people over, we're having a pool party and stuff at the apartment because there's a pool, of course. I repeatedly went into her room as I usually do since I've been here. It has never been a problem between us. You know, like I used to go into her room to shower when I first got here because the other shower we had was occupied by her brother and her and his kids, and she was like, "Yeah, you can use my restroom, my shower and stuff." So it was never a problem before. You know, just to go in there and take a shower and do all that. Obviously, I don't take a shower now because now we're in a different apartment. I have my own shower and stuff. But there are times when I wanted to go into her room to weigh myself in her bathroom because that's where she keeps her scale. And me thinking like, oh, the same thing applies here. You know, like obviously she doesn't have anything to hide. I'm not snooping around or anything. I'm just gonna go into the restroom and weigh myself. Apparently she didn't like that. She doesn't like that at all. And that's all fine. That's all fine. Another thing was like whenever those people were here, I used one of her towels that she has lent out to my dad before, not necessarily me, but she has also told me, "Hey, there's towels in my restroom. You can borrow one for swimming." That was said to me one time, and I thought that was still an option, so I did that. And apparently she didn't like it this time. And then another thing was just things like that, things that I thought were okay for me to do because they were okay in the past and nothing has changed, were all of the sudden not okay. And that was just like, I get it, but when she brought it up to me, telling me that she was upset about it, she did it in front of one of our peers, or I guess my peer, and like, I don't know what she is or that person is to her. Um, but she brought it up in front of him, and I felt a little bit embarrassed and just like, I don't know, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that she came about doing it. She was like, I tried to figure out a way to love you about this. That's how she put it, like, but then she like completely dropped that and was just like, yeah, I don't want you doing this anymore. We are not kids anymore. We don't live at dad's. And I'm like, whoa, okay, I get it. But you didn't have to do that in front of somebody that we go to church with or a group with. And that bothered me. It still bothers me. I mean, obviously I'm not going in her room anymore, but it bothers me the way that she went about it. You know, and it's just like, I don't know. See, that's the type of personal stuff that I probably shouldn't speak out loud, but it's annoying. It's annoying to think about. Like it was like 2 days later, or I don't even know how long later, because our schedules are so different that we don't see each other sometimes. But it was a little while later, and it just caught me by surprise. And she did it in front of somebody, and it kind of embarrassed me. And it's not even like the embarrassment part that bothers me. It's just like, dude, you could have just, I don't know, told me the day it happened. And then, I don't know, she could have also just been like, understood that, yeah, that was okay before, and now it's not. But she didn't even acknowledge that either. So that was a weird situation in the apartment. Now she's not even here. She's on vacation with my other sister in Seattle. So prayers for her and her safety. But yeah, that was the thing that bothered me. I haven't been going to church for our group because of that a little bit. Like the group for sure, because I don't know, it just didn't feel right, you know? It also feels weird because it seems like she's dating the guy that's the leader of the group, and I don't really know if I'm comfortable being around that. I know it's not even about them, and I know it's like a whole different thing, but it's just at the same time, I don't know. And then church, that's just on me. Sometimes work gets in the way, sometimes it's just me. I felt sick the last Sunday. I felt like throwing up one morning. I don't know, remember why. I think it's because I ate spicy food and then went to sleep, and then I woke up with heartburn and felt like throwing up, but I think that was it. But this Sunday I'm gonna miss again because I work in the morning, so that sucks. Oh look, it's raining. Yeah, but other than that, life at home is okay. I haven't been going to the gym. I haven't felt the need to. I'm not gaining weight. I'm eating right, but I'm not gaining. Since I'm on my feet all day at work, it's just, it seems like it's counterbalancing itself. I should get in the gym more. I just haven't been able to settle into the schedule because one week I'm all opening, and then the next week it was open, close, and then this week it's close, close, open, open, open. So maybe I'll hit the gym some point this week, but definitely not tomorrow because I think I might just crash when I get home. Since I'm not sleeping right now, it's already 1:13 in the morning and I gotta be up at 6:30 to get to work at 7. Yeah. But on to the more crazier stuff. We're 27 minutes in. I've been praying a lot. Like, even though I haven't been going to church or the church group, I've still been praying, still trying to stay connected to God and reading my Bible. I do have a separate group that's set apart from the other one. That's just me and two other guys. And I really like that group. It's really helping me in my growth and my journey. And I really appreciate that. I tell God all the time how much I appreciate that group. But it's really nice. We've been going through the Bible. We finished Luke. We're going into John. We're already in John, which I need to keep reading my Bible, actually. There's some times where I feel like I should start streaming, just start reading the Bible. I might do that, especially because I'm playing Minecraft now. I can just kind of sit here like this and read the Bible. It's just for some reason I don't feel comfortable doing that with Twitch. That's also why I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. Just YouTube. But yeah, might do that in the future. But the crazy thing that's been happening this past month is some of my prayers have been being answered, and just the way I've been experiencing God over the past month is pretty cool, and I'd like to share that with you guys. I don't know where to start because it's been a while. Let me check my notes if I've gotten anything down. Not really. No, nothing in my notes. I do have a journal that I've been writing in, but okay, so let's just start with like what I've been praying about. It started off with like job and work and stuff, and I was just saying that my job's getting better. My schedule is pretty good. That stuff is getting answered. That stuff is like God's helping me with that. He's seeing me. He's not just you know whatever. It just seems like, yeah, he's actually listening, and he wants me to be happy at work. So work has been getting better, and I love that, and I love seeing that. What else has it been? Um, there's been quite a few prayers, like prayers for wisdom. I prayed for that, and I was at group 2, and a lot of that just like with wisdom came like a bunch of just seeing things, and reading the Bible as well, and just somehow knowing things that I shouldn't know. Uh, I don't know like examples, but just reading the Bible more and seeing all the wisdom that is in it. Like I've been saying, if you don't even believe in God, you can read the Bible and still get wisdom from it. Um, I don't know why I'm like beating around the bush. So the main prayer that has been pretty crazy has just gotten answered recently, and I just want to share that with you. So I've been praying for, with that little group that I have. I've been praying. Our group, the leader or whatever, I'm not sure what to call him, has been saying like we have a list of people that we want to pray for, and on that list has been some people in my past. Yes, that includes my ex, and I would pray. I've been praying for her. I always do. Um, it's been, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but like the only time I pray for her now is whether I'm doing those devotionals or I'm doing my whole list, or whenever I get a dream of her. And if I get a dream of her, I pray for her. While I was doing that, while I was doing my devotional, my list of people to pray for, while I was praying, I got a like thought of one of my ex's friends who wronged me during the breakup. She stole a bunch of my stuff, and I never asked for it back. But while I was praying, I got hit with a memory, or not a memory, but just like, hey, think about this girl and her daughter that you remember she's going to have. And when I got that, I felt like a weird sense of grief or like fear. And I just was like, Lord, I pray for her. I pray for her and her baby, and I pray for their safety, and I pray for their health and their well-being. And it like really stuck with me, and I brought it to the group with the two guys, and they said that I should reach out to her and contact her and be like, hey, I'm praying for you and your baby. And I tried to do that through Instagram because I don't have her number anymore. I think I deleted it or blocked her. I don't really know, and I didn't really care to check until I realized, hey, that Instagram message probably didn't reach her because Instagram was telling me that she wouldn't see it. And I was like, oh. And then I brought it back up to the group the next week and was like, yeah, she probably didn't see it. And they were like encouraging me to keep trying to reach out to her. And I think literally the next day, it was right before work, I was praying for her. I was like, if there's any way for me to get in contact with her, Lord, let me find it, or let her get in contact with me in some way. And right when I was getting ready to start working, or while I was working in the morning, I get a message from my ex's mother. And this is like straight out of the blue. I did not expect to ever get a message from her. Like, this woman has so many numbers. I thought like maybe she got a new one and just got rid of her old ones. But no, I got a message from her, and it was just about a little toy that my ex gave to me as like a gift or something, and it was from her childhood. And she gave it to me to keep, and I kept it in my car. I kept it in my old car, and I brought it into my new car. And whenever we broke up, I just never got rid of it. It was like tucked away in the passenger door, and I'm never in the passenger seat, so I kind of forgot about it. And she asked me if I had it, and I was like, oh shoot, yes I do. I do have it. It's probably in my car somewhere. And so while I was working, I went to go check, and I sent her a picture. Yes, I still have it. She's like, oh, okay, need you to send that in the mail. And I'm like, am I sending this to my ex? And she was like, no. And then she sends me the address for my ex's friend that wronged me, that stole the stuff from me. And I was like, oh my you know. And then, and then I was like, Lord, you just work in such mysterious ways, but your timing is always perfect. And thank you for this opportunity to be able to reach out to this person again. I was like, yeah. Um, so I tell her mom, yeah, yeah, I have it. I'll send it when I can. And I was like, but do you think that, you know, the person I'm trying to get in contact with is open to talking and like texting or something? And she goes, no, she's not open to it, but her and the baby are fine. It's because I asked her, like, you know, how is she and how is the baby? And she goes, yeah, her and the baby are fine. She's not open to communicating. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll send the toy whenever I get a chance. Um, and now I'm just like, okay, she's not open to communicating, but I do want to do something nice for her. And like, obviously, I'm sending this toy, and it's for her and her baby. I want to do something nice. So when I don't know how mail works. I'm not sure how the legal system works with mail, but I want to put the toy and some money in the mail for her and her baby. I'm thinking like maybe $200. It's not probably definitely not enough, but it's more than I, you know, am being asked of. You know, $200 can go towards the baby's diapers or whatever she needs. And I just want to, like, if this is going to be the last time I'm going to communicate with this person or reach out to this person or have an effect on this person's life in any way, I want it to be something that's good. I don't want this person to remember me as something that is negative or false, because I'm not sure what my ex has told her. I'm not sure what her thoughts of me are other than like negative things. And so I'm going to figure out how to mail this toy and send money and maybe a note. Just even if she doesn't read it, it's the fact that I tried, you know? And I prayed about it with God, and God, I feel this weird sense of trust with God. Like God trusts me to do the right thing. And He knows my heart. And He's given me the biggest heart to be able to love the people who have wronged me in the past. Even though I still feel like a sense of like, you don't deserve this, but neither do I. Like, I don't deserve the good things that I get from God. So I still love the people who wronged me, and I still care about them, even though they don't care about me. That's always going to be how my heart is. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to send her the toy with some money and maybe a note. I'm still not sure about the note. I might pray on that a little bit more before I send it out. But that's just an amazing way that God has shown me His existence and His love and His grace, and just, it's awesome. Another thing that was funny though was last night when I was praying about, like, Lord, you answered this prayer. There's still one more prayer, you know, still kind of wondering like, hey, what am I supposed to do with my life? And like, I got this weird sense of like, I'm doing all right, you know. I'm not like, I don't need to rush myself, rush my career, rush anything. And I was like, okay, Lord, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. But when I said I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, it came out in a weird like Brooklyn accent, and I was like so caught off guard, because usually when I do funny voices or accents, I do them on purpose, and that was like completely on accident. So it's like, I keep doing what I'm doing, and that's how it came out. I'm not sure if the mic is actually picking up the accent, but that's how it came out. Like, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And it just made me burst out in laughter, and I just couldn't stop smiling for like a good minute. I might sound crazy for that, but that's how like me and God interact. That's just our relationship with each other. You know, I'm so glad that I've been working so hard on this connection with God, and it seems like it's actually going really well. You know, I love God, and I want to do more for him. He knows my heart and he knows my struggles. Okay, Maggie, you have struggles too. I get it. Sorry, my sister's dog be crying all the time. She wants on the bed, but I don't want her on the bed. She's still gonna get on the bed. But yeah, I mean that was funny. That was a real funny experience that I had last night. It's just like the weird accent that came out of nowhere. Not even thinking about it. Just keep doing what I'm doing. It's funny. I still laugh about it. But yeah, I mean, just that's how the past month has been. It's been pretty good. I know nobody asked, but hey, I mean, I'm just a normal person sharing his feelings on the internet like a weirdo. I just hope people can relate and see and hear these stories that I tell. Yeah, God is great. There's so much that has been happening too. Like, there's a conversation I had with Victor as well. I've been praying because Victor's on my prayer list. I pray for him a lot. Not because like he needs it, but because I love him and I see his struggles and I want him to be okay. I want him to be good. I'm not gonna get too deep into that because it's his private life. But yeah, I was praying to God like just to have a conversation with him. And while I was going through all this stuff with like my ex's friend and being like, yeah, I got this weird sense of like I need to reach out to her and I need to tell her something. And I was telling Victor about it, and he's like, yeah, dude, sometimes I get that feeling too. And he started talking to me about how much he wants to forgive people in his life. But just leave it there. And then yeah, it's just like a weird, like it was a little edge into spiritual conversation with Victor. And I was praying for that. Like I want to talk more about God with Victor, because right now my only spiritual friends are Nathan and Eric, and we barely even talk about God. Like, I think me and Eric talk about God the most. I know, like I've built this house for us. Let's see, like right out here. I put this sign up here. It's in Spanish. The Casa de los Hermanos en Cristo. It's a house of the brethren in Christ, or brothers in Christ. That's because me and him have really been growing close to each other through God, and it's really nice. It's good to have a friend, my friends, just as into Jesus and stuff as I am. So, I want to expand that, and I want my other friends to know God, know Jesus, and love him as much as I do, if not more. So. But of course, I'm not going to push it. I'm like, it's free will. Everyone's got their own decisions to make. Yeah, that's how I've been going. That's how it's been going. I've been streaming. Life's been good. Been figuring things out with God. I was also being like, should I forget about these people? Should I forget about those people who've wronged me? Should I just leave them in the past and just move on and leave them where they lie? And I think God is telling me no. God has been telling me to make an effort to, well, do what I'm doing, to do something nice for them, to forgive them and show them who I really am, show them my heart. And if they don't accept it, that's fine. It's on them. It's like no harm, no foul. As long as I convey how I feel and that I forgive them, and that, if they will ever but if they ever need something or whatever, that the door is open and that I'm not the one that's going to close it on them. The door is only going to be closed by them. And that brings in how I was talking about my ex a while ago, and it's just been expanded to everybody in my past. So yeah, Everybody in my past. Like before, I was thinking, I was like, should I just leave my ex alone? Should I leave her out of it? And I still feel like the answer is no. I shouldn't just like forget about her and move on. Like obviously move on in a way like I'm not trying to get back with her, but not to forget about her and to keep praying for her and to show her love that, you know, the world may say she doesn't deserve for what she did to me and how she treated me, but you know, it's the love and forgiveness that Jesus gives to us all. So that's what I'm doing. And I think God appreciates that. And that's why he's kind of given me that good to go and keep doing what you're doing. Uh, yeah. That does make me happy, that it feels like I've gotten a level of trust from God, that he trusts me to do the right thing. And that's very impactful and very like awesome. And it's only thanks to him. You know, he blessed me with the heart that I have. And my neurodivergent brain that don't work regularly. I'm gonna keep bringing that up now. I don't want to. I don't want to make it my whole personality. It's so hard. It's so hard. Like I had to bring it up to Naeji the other day because I was like thinking about it. Because I was playing Dead by Daylight with him, and he got a little bit upset with me. I think it's just because he was tired. Because I wasn't doing the objective of the game. I got a little bit distracted, and I was like, "You're right, dude." But he doesn't know, and I haven't really like brought it up with anybody in the friend group. Just like briefly that I might have ADHD. Like I tell Nathan now, and Nathan's like, "Yeah, you should get therapy." I'm like, "Bro, therapy is not gonna change anything." But he's like, "Yeah, get diagnosed so that I can get prescription." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm gonna just thug it out." But I do want to get diagnosed so I can actually be like, you know, I have proof that I have this thing. And I'm not just being stupid. So yeah. Pretty awesome month. I don't know if I'm gonna continue the Ozzy Sunday stuff. I guess I've been just like start making videos whenever I feel like it. Videos like this stream. I know it's a stream. It's because I'm lazy and I have to get to bed soon. But yeah, life's been good. God has been good to me. Trying to be good to those around me. I still trying to bless those around me. You know, in whatever way I can, whatever little way. Because I love my people. I love my friends. And I hope that they love me too. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I said everything I need to say. That's everything that's been on my mind as an update to Aussie world, Aussie land, Aussie. Yeah. It's been a while though. It really has been a while. I did not think it's been a month already. I am passionate about this. And whenever I was praying that like my career and stuff and keep doing what you're doing came up, it was like a weird sense of God being okay with me having a YouTube channel. God being okay with me going to work, coming home, and chasing my dream by streaming. Or it's like I have a plan. Well, not really a plan, but like I want to record a video with Bobo pretty soon. But like I don't want it to feel like I'm just want to play with Bobo just because I want to record and have something to record. I want to play with Bobo because I love playing with Bobo. And we've been playing a little bit together. Played Deadlock recently in some of the back rooms. Pretty cool. I don't know. It's always good to play with him, man. I love that guy. I love him. I love all my friends. I wish I can give them all the world. But yeah. Bringing that up is just like, it felt like God was being like okay with me having a YouTube channel. That was something that was like, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. This is in my heart. Like, but if God ever told me no, not to do this, give it up, I would be sad, obviously, but I would do it because who am I to say no to God? You know, maybe this is just he's okay with it for now, but later on he's gonna be like, all right, I need you to do something else. And I'd get that. I'd understand that. But maybe because it's so on my heart right now, like so heavy on my heart that I want to do this and I want to gain financial freedom through this so that I can bless those around me, that God is like, okay, you can have it for now. But maybe, you know, maybe sometime down the line he's gonna be like, okay, now I need you to do this. Or he's gonna be like, you got it. You're doing what I want you to do. And that's gonna be awesome. Because like I've been wanting to do this since forever. You know, and God knows my heart, God knows what I want, God knows what I need. If it weren't so heavy on my heart, maybe it would be like, okay, I won't do it. But since it is so heavy on my heart, so like ingrained in me that I want to do this, that I think God is just okay with it. Of course, I need to clean up my act, all right? I need to clean up my language. But sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's a little bit too much. Sometimes I'm saying a little too much stuff that I probably shouldn't say. But yeah. I keep saying that. I keep saying, but yeah. Anyways. Alright. 53 minutes in. I still don't know what to do. I still don't know if I want to end the stream. Dude, I'm so cracked out. Like, I'm tired and not tired at the same time. Shout out ADHD. Dude, it's so weird to think about everything that makes sense if I have it. And if I don't have it, then I'm just an insane person. Like, I fell down into the ADHD kind of algorithm on Instagram. And it just makes so much sense, dude. It just makes so much sense. There's things where, like, people are saying, like, oh, people are, like, pretending to have ADHD and, like, making it this whole, like, oh, it's all cute and quirky and stuff. Like, oh, I have ADHD. Hee I forget things sometimes. And then it's the real people with ADHD like, yeah, you forget things and then you remember those things later and somebody has to point it out to you and then you feel terrible for not remembering those things. And then you just feel like a dumbass and yeah. Or you feel like a disappointment so much because you were so unmotivated to do anything that by the time you are motivated to do something, it's too late and somebody else has already done it or told you. Like, there was this one video. It's like people with ADHD have to like sit there and motivate themselves right before they're about to do something and they like build themselves up. And if somebody comes in and says, hey, are you going to do this? Are you going to do that thing you said you're going to do? People with ADHD just shut up and be like, nope, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And that's how I've always been with my parents. And I didn't like, oh my god, it makes so much sense. Sorry for using his name in vain. It just makes so much sense. I didn't know that was a part of it. Because there have been times where I was like, okay, I'm gonna go throw the trash, I'm gonna go wash the dishes, I'm gonna go do chores. And I was like motivating myself, and like my stepmom would come in, like, hey, are you gonna throw the trash? Are you gonna wash those dishes? Are you gonna go do this? And I'm like, well, now I'm not gonna do it. And now I don't want to do it. Or you do it anyway and you're just like full of spite while you do it. I'm gonna do these dishes. I'm gonna do these dishes better than you ever did. Just out of spite. That's a whole nother thing that apparently ADHDers run on spite. And I could see that. It's just like, you said I can't do this because I can't focus. Well, look at me now. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it great. So you said I'm never gonna do it because I keep distracting myself and I'm too lazy. Well, now look at me. I'm gonna do it, and I'm doing it well. It's crazy. He's crazy. Yeah, I don't want to end stream. I know nobody's here, but I just love talking. Love talking to the void. Getting these thoughts out of my head and not feeling like a psychopath while I do it. The other day I was talking to Nathan about doing a face reveal, but I don't know if I want to do it as like a milestone thing. Like I want to get to a certain point in subscribers before I do it, or just do it. And I think I want to leave it as a milestone. Just so like, not only is it a motivator for new viewers and new followers to come in and subscribe and push us to that milestone, but also like a motivator for me. Like I could easily just buy a face cam and start using it, but I want it to be a thing where like I need to be motivated. I want to post more and get myself to that milestone, do whatever I can to get to that milestone, and as a reward, I'll be able to use a face cam. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I never thought about it that way before until recently. Just like having a face cam as a reward for myself, not because of viewers, not a reward for viewers, but a reward for myself. To be able to be like, I put in the work without a face cam. I put in all this work so that I could get to this point, and now I'm going to use a face cam. You know, maybe like to some people that sounds stupid, but I think as a motivating factor, you know, I've like always been thinking about like using a face cam. I said like, oh, whenever I get attractive enough or whenever I get fit enough, I'll use a face cam. But at some point it just doesn't matter. Like I've lost weight. I don't look ugly. I'm definitely not an unattractive person. I'm not as skinny or as fit as I want to be. But I can definitely get there. I don't know, and obviously like this milestone isn't just gonna happen like that, so I can still keep working at it. But I want to get to at least, I don't know, maybe 1K or 2K. And that's big talk coming from someone with 120 something subscribers. Getting to 1,000 would be insane, dude. I have to post more. That's why it's like I have to be motivated to do it. Chug, chugging on this water. Yeah. I don't want to end stream, man. I love it here. I want to keep doing this. But I am getting sleepy. I think I'm gonna do a lot more Minecraft streams though. I know Dead by Daylight has their 10th anniversary going on now, so I need to stream that as well. Right now it's Jason by Deadlight, Jason by Daylight, but it's still fun, dude. Jason's such a cool killer. Yeah, they go against one of the sweatiest Jasons, or you go against somebody who just bought the character and has no idea how to use them, and it's fun. So you just have to dodge the harpoon. Some people are really good at hitting those. Oh man, Maggie just farted, bro. That's disgusting. Maggie, dude, you stink. Ugh. Smells so bad. But I also have to throw my clothes in the dryer, which I think they're done. So I'm gonna go do that after the stream. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel like I am doing good. That I'm doing the right thing. That I'm impacting people's lives in some sort of way. I don't know, I want to do more of it though. I don't know. I gotta end stream at some point, so if you're watching this is my last final messages to you tonight. If you're watching this and you enjoy my content, please share it with people that you think might also like it. I want to be able to create a community of people who love the things that I love and enjoy communicating with each other, sharing their troubles and sharing their transgressions and getting past it together in whatever way we can, because that's what we need as a I don't want to, as a culture, as a society. We need more people to bring each other together than separate us. There's been so much division and so much just hatred in the world lately, and I can't. So I know I'm not the greatest person in the world, and I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not like just somebody to look up to, maybe. I don't know. But I just want to bring people together and bring people together in a way that is uplifting and lively, just to boost people's morals and self confidence in a way that I wish that I could have had in as a child, as when I was younger. Like there's people who come into my chat sometime and they tell me there's some of the things that they go through. Like there was another person in a previous stream who said they were getting bullied at school, and as a kid I was bullied, but not really that bad. It was like at some point I did get bullied, but because of who I am as a person, they kind of just stopped because there was no point in doing it. I didn't give them the reaction that they wanted, and I was just a chill person, so they were just like, okay, there's no point in bullying this person. Sadly, that's not how people are everywhere. Where I grew up, a lot of the kids were very mannered, and if there was a bully, we kind of just stomped that out, But when that person came in, I just felt like I could be that shoulder to lie on, and I want to be that for more people. Not only in my life, but just on the internet as well. It's just like those one-off moments where you just feel that weakness and you feel like you need to tell somebody something and you just say it, and I can be there to listen and just either just listen or either just give you some comfort. Like a lot of the times that's just what people need, and I want to be that. All right, much love. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Come on. Yeah, I'll probably try to stream tomorrow if I'm not tired and just go straight to sleep. I actually have things to do. I need to clean this apartment because I wanted to clean it before my sister gets home, and I don't know when she's gonna get home. So I'm panicking a little bit because I don't want her to get home and this place is dirty. I haven't been able to clean it because I've just been so tired at work and just closing and opening, closing, blah, blah, and it's bothering me, and I'm getting scared and anxious about it. So now I'm thinking about that. Thanks, brain. But yeah, if I can, I'll stream tomorrow. More some Dead by Daylight, and then if I get bored of it, some Minecraft. Anyways, love you guys. God bless. I'll see you.